Happy Monday, all. Yay. Aren't you excited for Monday? Heck yeah. I am just pretending to be excited. Thank you to Becca for getting me out of bed today. Had one of those mornings where I was like, no, I'm just not going to do it. Going back to sleep. And I intended to hit snooze and go back to sleep, but instead just turned my alarm off. Thankfully, she was there to pull me out of bed so I didn't end up late. Because even though it was just so cozy, gotta be here to get the job done. All right. I was sleeping so good. How was your weekend? Mine was pretty dang nice. Not too shabby. So Friday, went and saw the movie Obsession. Had to cruise to Blackfoot to see that one. I'd never been to the Blackfoot movie mill, but it's a cool theater. I liked it. At least the theater we saw Obsession in, it was cool. It was small. The crowd was having fun. Didn't know what to expect out of that movie. Went in blind. Just went in based on all the hype. And it's a really good, I'd call it unique horror movie. They did a great job with it. And hopefully it shows Hollywood you don't need to spend $100 million to make a quality film. Yeah, maybe start just adapting some of those amazing horror novels that I read. Well, that I used to read. I'm trying. I'm a little ways into The Troop by Nick Cutter. I'm 10 pages in. I read some, a week or two ago when I was in Yellowstone, sitting at the Grand Prismatic Spring parking lot, waiting for Becca and her daughter to get back. Yeah, I haven't read since then, but I'm getting on it, all right? It was a busy weekend. Went to the movies Friday night. Then I don't remember what we did when we got back, but I do know we got up nice and early on Saturday. Becca wanted to go do some yard sailing. Like, all right, I'll get up, I'll get ready, let's go yard sailing. So we start cruising around town and went to like a couple, and then it's like, well, let's go to the farmer's market. Okay, cool. So we go downtown, park, walk by a tattoo shop, and then it's, we should get tattoos today. Then we spent a good amount of time trying to find a place to get a walk-in tattoo. Found a place I'd never even heard of called Tea Time, Tea Time Studio, where they were doing a flash tattoo sale. So went and got a couple tattoos, kind of spur of the moment, and that was fun. Then what did we do Saturday night? I don't know. Had tattoos. I think we just had some food. I don't know. And then Sunday was chore day yesterday. Lots of getting crap done around the house, and then apparently tossing and turning because I could not get to sleep. Did watch a good movie last night. What was it called? Have Fun. Let me see if I can. Okay, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Rented that on Amazon. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It was really good. It was a really fun movie. It was pretty cool. I saw somebody recommend that one online. It was great. Yeah, watched some good movies this weekend. Obsession. Then we watched Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Oh, we watched some rom-com. It's so weird that Becca is into rom-coms. I don't know. Everybody's got their own taste. She just catches me by surprise sometimes. And we watched some rom-com on Netflix. It had J.Lo. I don't remember the name of it. It was like a really generic name, like, is it Office Romance or something? It was on Netflix. And it was fine. It had one funny part where the guy in the movie, it was like J.Lo and a bunch of other people you've never heard of. She was the only star. And I didn't even realize she still made movies. But so she's in it. And then there's this dude, this like British guy or something. And there's a funny scene where he was using naughty language because it's just common in the UK. That part stands out. It had me laugh. And there were a couple other pretty funny parts, but I don't know. Rom-com, they're just not generally my thing, but it was fine enough. And then last night when I was struggling getting to sleep, we got the bright idea to watch the original Borat movie, and I'm like, yeah, I could fall asleep with this on. Yeah, no. Try to fall asleep with Borat on in the background. I've seen the movie too many times. All I got to do is hear what's going on, and I'm laughing. So that's the extent of my weekend. You like my weekend recap? I hope so. All right, it was good. Got some stuff done. Still plenty more that needs to be done, but hey, some type of progress is better than no progress. All right, let's take a look at the weather for the week, see if I can get out and mow my lawn. I know that needs to be done as well. Just got to scoop of the poop first. Dogs, I tell you. Weather brought to you by Sinclair Lubricants. Hard work is their heritage, made American, made true. I think it's supposed to be pretty hot this week. From what I saw people saying online here, let's go to the 10-day forecast. We'll use Idaho Falls as the average. Oh, tomorrow's supposed to be the hot day. Holy cow. I am hiding inside tomorrow. High of like 90. Jeez. Wow. Today, only a high of about 82. It's pretty much looking like going to be pretty toasty moving forward. So, yeah. If you want to do some yard work this week, it's going to be hot. Weekend, they're talking a little bit cooler, but we've reached that time of year. I guess if I'm going to mow the backyard, it's happening at evening time when the sun's gone down a bit. All right, I'm going to dig up some crap to talk about. We'll see what we missed over the weekend. Did my best to avoid social media for the weekend, which was nice. Only thing that would make the day better is, well, a giant pile of cash and not being at work. So pretty much just shift the entire situation. Okay, it's Friday, I'm off work, and I've got heaping piles of cash. Wouldn't that be a great way to start the day? Yeah. It's Soundgarden on K-Bear. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the program, the Victor Wilt Show. Was looking through the mildly infuriating subreddit, because I know I saw something on there yesterday at some point that I was like, oh, that'll be good for the radio show. Okay, I don't need to save the link. I'll just pull up the mildly infuriating subreddit, and then I'll just find it, and I'll remember what it was. Guess what? It's mildly infuriating that I have no idea what I was looking at and did not find anything remotely worth talking about on this program in there. But I know it was something good. I'm like, what was it? Always save the link. Especially if you were forgetful, like me. I should know better. I should know. You're not just going to remember. You don't remember anything. Well, let's see. We might as well look through this subreddit. Maybe we'll find it. Here's somebody who's infuriated that some jerk ran over their mailbox. This person trolling pretty well because they've got the picture of the accident. The guy's car is sideways. I think he's having a worse day than you with the lack of mailbox. All right, let's see here. People using fake channel names to gather views. Do whatever you can to get those views online. Who cares at this point? Social media is a dumpster fire. Oh, here's someone who said that they're mildly infuriated that a cockroach burrowed into their head. They got a picture of themselves at the doctor's office after they apparently pulled this cockroach out of their ear. I'd be more than mildly infuriated if that happened to me. Let's see here. This guy says, Glassdoor said I was making up my salary because it was too low when I reviewed my employer. That's pretty funny. I mean, I'm sure it's not funny when it's you, but yeah, anybody in radio, if you were to punch in your salary, you're probably going to get that kind of message on a site like that. Like, are you sure? You sure that's your wages? You've been in that job 18 years? You do that much? That many different people's jobs? Trust me, it could be worse. I'm very grateful to work where I do. I'm not complaining. Oh, if I was this guy, I'd be mad. Lottery told me that my $100,000 win was actually a $20 misprint. They pulled the game hours later. That's like when people hit the jackpot at the casino and they're like, oh, it was an error. And you're like, no, give me the money. A scratch ticket, can you imagine? You won $100,000. You're like, woo, yeah, $100,000. Drive yourself to Boise to the lottery office to deal with a big prize, and they're like, yeah, sorry, that was a misprint. I have a feeling the guy will get some kind of payout eventually. Seems like we've seen these kind of stories pop up before. I just really want to know what the heck is going on here, what I was actually looking at yesterday that I thought was going to be so great for the show that I would never forget what it was. I don't know, I guess I'll continue scrolling this sub and see where we get. You know how stubborn I am? I am still pouring through the r/mildly infuriating subreddit just to try to find whatever crap I was reading yesterday. I'm sure I'm not going to find it, but I can't stop myself from looking through it. That distraction led me to fail to let you know what today's Juicity Vapor flavor of the day song. Jeez, I can't even speak! Sorry. The Juicity Vapor flavor of the day song. Flavor of the song. Forget it. I'll just call it whatever I want. We're teamed up with Juicity Vapor for the K-Bear No Beach Bash. We don't have a beach here. I mean, we have some, water, but I don't know if I'd call it the beach. But we're still going to hook you up with all the stuff you need to enjoy the beach. Or the Idaho Falls Community Hospital Riverfest or something like that. Yes, we got a wagon. We got a cooler, chairs, umbrella, towels, speaker, flask cups, sunglasses, water guns. We got all kinds of stuff. A $500 prize package. Going to be hooking that up on Friday. Peach is broadcasting live at Juicity Vapor in Idaho Falls, 3 to 5 p.m. this Friday. You show up at that live broadcast, you get 5 bonus entries just for stopping by all week, qualifying people on air with our flavor of the day song, which is today, the Runaways Cherry Bomb. It's a fruit-flavored song. It's got cherry in the title. Cherry Bomb by the Runaways. Anytime you hear that track played today, be caller number 10, and we'll put you into the drawing for everything in that prize package. But if you want to really up your odds, again, go see Peaches this Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. at Juicity Vapor in Idaho Falls during his live broadcast. That easy. All right. I'm going to keep pouring through this stupid, mildly infuriating sub till I find what I was going to talk about. Or I'm going to bail on that and find something else to talk about. We'll see. Holy crap, I turned my headphones up way too loud. Jeez. Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show. Why is my phone being a piece of crap? Why has everything got to drive me crazy? My phone, for whatever reason, the screen is very dim, as if my phone was going dead, but it has plenty of battery. Restarted it. Still looking like crap. I don't know. Here we go. Display and brightness. Automatic? Okay, that didn't seem to help me any. Brightness? Okay, there we go. How the crap did I turn that down? Okay, anyway, back to the show. Sorry, I got myself distracted and irritated by that. Okay, I did continue pouring through the mildly infuriating subreddit. I don't know what I saw yesterday that I thought was so great that I wouldn't forget it and that I needed it for the show. Who knows? Sometimes I see something, I'm like, that'll be perfect, and I might have just been tired, and it was a terrible idea. Anyhow, you dudes, stop being weirdos. Read a post in there from a woman who said, my husband treats a trip to the dump like a red carpet event. I'm losing my mind. She said, I love him, but I'm currently sitting in the car, engine running, waiting for him to finish his pre-trash removal shower. My husband has a compulsion where he must shower before stepping out the door. It doesn't matter how urgent or mundane the task is. He insists on getting squeaky clean first. Late for child pickup, doesn't matter, shower. Running behind for a party, shower. Need to take out the trash, shower. And so on. And she's asking if anyone else lives with someone who has this kind of weird time blindness obsession, or is she just married to a weirdo? And she says, yeah, no, even for trash, we're always late. Send help. Okay, I could understand you're going to a party. Okay, I want to be clean. But something like taking out the trash or going to the dump, why wouldn't you clean yourself after that? Now, to get myself going for the day, I gotta take a shower. It's just, I don't know. It's just who I am. I cannot get going. Like, my day is screwed up. If I wake up late and I don't have time to take a shower, I'm gonna be furious all day. There's something about just getting going, starting fresh. I can't do it. Can't start the day without. But if a situation arises like, okay, they mentioned child pickup, gotta go pick somebody up. I'm not gonna make them wait. I'll just be like, and frustrated. And also, generally, it's gonna be a shower a day. You know, it sounds like this guy showers all the time, which, as long as he's actually cleaning himself, she should be happy based on the things we've read about apparently lots of dudes when it comes to getting themselves clean. I'm surprised there wasn't a post about that, since I seem to see one almost every time I look at Reddit about guys who don't know how to shower properly or even do things like wipe. Guys, clean yourself, clean every part of yourself. Don't be disgusting for your lady, all right? Do you like clean people around you? They probably would like it in return, okay? All right, what a weirdo. But I get it. Showers are nice. I don't know what kind of crap they're giving away down the hall at Classy 97, but Josh and Chantel just called me to test out their new giveaway they're going to be doing. Doing some kind of game where they ask questions from each generation. If you get 3 out of 4 right, you win. So questions from like the boomer generation, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z. I did get 3 out of 5 right, so I won tickets to Chicago. All right. That's what they're giving away. When? I don't know. But I'm a winner. They didn't give me a prize. I didn't actually win. Just the guinea pig. All right. What's going on online here? All right. I saw this article from Vice, and it just makes me wonder, like, who's getting paid to do these? Can I start writing articles for Vice? Because I could use this little bit of spare cash. Every dollar helps out. If you've been to the store recently, you know what I'm talking about. This article says, there are 2 zodiac signs most likely to disappoint you between the sheets. I guarantee there are some people out there that would read this article and be like, yep, I would never date anyone who was born on these particular dates. I'm not the type of person that really buys into astrology. I don't think being born on a certain day is going to, like what, everybody who was born in the month of September, they're just lousy? Just lousy? Not going to be able to get you taken care of? I don't know. But apparently, the worst 2 zodiac signs, according to Vice, when it comes to between the sheets, getting busy, would be a Sagittarius and Cancer. There you go. If you were dating someone who is one of those astrological signs, I guess they're just terrible in the bed, and you need to dump them. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess I'm good to go. Birthday in June. Mm-hmm. All right, again, you can get paid to write anything nowadays. We've pulled up horoscopes and things like that on the show before, all right? Horoscopes are kind of like palm reading and things like that. In my humble opinion, I think we got a lot of cold reading going on here and vagary that would lead to any astrology or astrological prediction, whatever your horoscope. You can pick any one and it's going to sound accurate. Like, here, I'm going to read one at random. We'll see if this fits everybody or if it's very specific. I have a feeling it's not going to be very specific. All right, today, geez, they really give you a lot of options at horoscope.com. I just want the basic. Okay. Contemplation is the word for today. At some point, you might receive a call from a friend wanting advice on a serious decision. Don't be surprised if you spend more time listening than advising. Goals of your own might need some thought and possibly reevaluation, as changes in your immediate environment could present new and exciting possibilities to you. Think about it. Vague. At some point, you might get a call from somebody who needs advice. I mean, that could be Peaches calling me. Hey, should I sell more of my crap? It's up to you, dude. It's your stuff. All right. I'm going to find something better I got to find some freak news, actually. We'll be back. So we often talk about people being dumb during traffic school powered by the advocates' injury attorneys. Hi, Jade Davis.
Hi, Victor Wilt.
Morning. Speaking of being dumb, I forgot to bring the radio back.
Yeah, I figured as much. Because you're a pudding head.
I know. I'll get it at lunch, though. But I did at least use it. You know, checked in on things. Appears fine.
Perfect.
Unless something happened this morning, because I haven't checked everything yet.
Nope, everything's running.
Well, looked like you had a good weekend standing around on, old wooden foundations or chunks of wood or something with no shirt on and a cowboy hat.
And little Daisy Duke shorts.
And Daisy Duke shorts. Quite the look, Jade. Thanks a lot. Just what I needed on my Sunday morning. Oh, look, it's Jade wearing basically nothing. Fantastic.
Showing off my awesomeness.
Yeah. Well, anyway, back to freak news. Guy in Florida got pulled over, and they found 34 open cans of White Claw in his car. That's about 34 too many, Jay?
Yes.
Hey, at least he wasn't littering, right?
It's true.
When he blew a .17, so he was fairly hammered. You know, I mean, I'm kind of amazed he was able to get that high of a BAC, just pounding White Claw.
Right?
But I guess White Claw is a little bit stronger than what the average person drinks. I mean, I would imagine listeners are expecting me to make fun of this man for driving around pounding White Claw. Like, why don't you drink a beer like a real man? But I think White Claw is stronger than any light beer out there. So actually, if you want to be a real man, you drink White Claw, not light beer.
But you do it on your couch.
And on your couch, not in your vehicle.
That's right.
While driving around, endangering the other people in Florida. Come on. Leave it up to the Florida crackheads for that mayhem, all right? Stay home. What else do we have here? Any freak news coming your way over the weekend, Jay?
Just my booty shorts.
Yeah, that was definitely freak. Well, as we know, Jade, everything's gotten to be pretty expensive around here. So it's time to move to Topeka, Kansas, dude. You can buy yourself a house for $200,000.
Yeah, no thanks.
What's wrong with Topeka, Kansas?
Everything.
Have you ever been there?
I've been through Kansas.
Dude, Kansas sounds amazing.
No.
Let's look at some pictures of Topeka.
Actually, I think I have been through Topeka.
I have not. I try to avoid the entire southern U.S. Because every time I see little maps pop up that are like, here's where all these bad things happen. It's like, oh, it's the South. That's where all the bad stuff happens. That's where it would really suck. You see people complain around here. Yeah, Topeka looks kind of boring. Flat. You know the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's flat and sucks. Terrible weather.
Hot. Tornadoes.
Humid, tornadoes, and terrible winter. But you can buy a house cheap.
That's why. Because no one wants to be there.
Yeah, I mean, at least we have, the lack of humidity around here. Can you imagine if it was humid during the summer? There would be no reason to live here.
No.
Just move to the Midwest.
2 weeks of summer, if it was humid.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I saw that Phoenix hit 110 a couple days ago.
Melting bumpers off.
Yeah, I know. I got to get that AC installed in my house. We're looking at a toasty week, Jade, with the highs up in the 90s.
That's what I saw.
Tomorrow. Ugh. You got to go out to the mountains anytime soon? Let me break something.
Last week.
Let me break something. Do you get your AC working?
We're going to find out. It's working this morning.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, the worst disease ever, Jade. You get it from ticks. It's called alpha-gal syndrome. You heard of this?
No.
It makes you allergic to meat, and it might kill you.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
You have yourself a nice steak and just die. Thanks, nature. So you enjoy being out in the woods. Make sure you're checking for ticks, bro. I'm Jade. I'm vegan now because I got bit by a tick. I get the ickies. I get the ickies when I have a cheeseburger. I shouldn't laugh because I guess it does kill people. But that's like
sounds terrible.
Yeah, allergic to meat and you die. No more reason to live.
That's right.
God,
you're really living if you're not eating meat, bacon, burgers.
I wonder if you can still eat the fake meat. or if it's something in real meat. Like, could you have yourself a Beyond Burger? And, that stuff was starting to become pretty popular. I don't know. Did they give up trying to develop that kind of technology further? I thought that they were making meat that was like from cells of actual meat, and the fake meat was essentially real meat. Why
Petri
ain't that?
dish meat.
Yeah, why ain't that in the stores yet? Would it be cheaper than other meat?
Probably not. Who knows?
You would think it's gotta be.
Get the veggie burger plus bacon.
Veggie burger plus bacon. Make some fake bacon, Get all those stories popping up. Don't eat processed, strange meat. Don't eat any kind of pork whatsoever. Let's make some fake bacon that's good, and not turkey bacon. That stuff sucks. I almost swore.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, is the dump button working, engineer?
It's supposed to be.
All right. Well,
You
hopefully
really
it's
want to
good.
test that?
Sure, I'm just going to drop an F-bomb and push it. Whoops, it didn't work. Well, earlier I mentioned that we've got some heat coming our way, looking like going to be a little bit toasty tomorrow. Reaching upwards of 90 degrees here. Could be worse, could be in Phoenix. Try to conserve water, everybody. Yeah, we are dealing with some water issues. If you were planning on heading to the Flaming Gorge Reservoir on the Utah-Wyoming border, not a good time to go. It's dropping about a foot a day as they are trying to prop up Lake Powell down in southern Utah and northern Arizona. Yeah, this guy from the Buckboard Marina, a little bit upset there at the Flaming Gorge Reservoir. He's like, well, the water's dropped about 7 feet in the last few weeks. His little docks there, like, I don't know, a little too steep to probably be trying to lower your boat into the water now. And I read these kind of stories often because we live in the West and water is an issue out here. These problems with Lake Powell have been going on for a long time. Same with Lake Mead as we, deal with evaporation and just lack of water. I don't know what they're going to do to fix this because you've got every state just fighting over these kind of things. Peaches, you Californians are taking all the water. I know it. Got to grow them almonds, huh? Did you know it's a gallon of water per almond, Peaches?
And you're the guy who drinks almond milk.
When I drink milk, yes. I know, I'm part of the problem. But almond milk is, it's good, and it doesn't have...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it is good.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
One of the worst.
Tastes just like regular milk.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same.
And I play basketball like Michael Jordan.
You would think with your current diet, you'd be all about the almond milk.
I just drink water.
Oh, okay, so you don't drink regular milk at all.
I drink black tea and water.
Black tea and water, the Peaches diet. Boy, I had some good food over the weekend. You want to hear all about all of it, Peaches? Yeah, let's see. I had some Wingstop. That was good. Yeah. What else did I have? I don't remember. It was good. Garcia's. Had myself some, just cheesy, all kinds of delicious cheese.
What's funny is that all sounds gross to me now after eating like this for a month.
Well, yeah. You're making the better choices, Peaches. All right.
I got cucumbers with hummus. I got hard-boiled eggs in my lunch pail. Got a yogurt.
How many possessions did you sell over the weekend?
0. Yeah.
You're out of possessions
No,
to sell.
I just don't want to sell anymore.
Well, I hope it was a good weekend, Peaches. I was just warning people if you want to go to Lake Powell or the Flaming River Gorge. Or the Flaming Gorge Reservoir, I should say. Just don't go. Everything's evaporating. We're running out of water. And, yeah, probably major water restrictions coming to the entire West soon, I would assume, since got some drought problems going on, Peaches.
Yeah,
California is going to burn to the ground.
I can't wait to hear drought, heat wave,
Oh, yeah.
over and over and over again.
Tomorrow, looking at a high of about 90 around here. So, yes, heat wave, and we'll be hearing drought all summer as everything, I assume, just bursts into flames. So, I mean, it's already getting brown out there, and it's, barely June. So, we're doomed, Peaches, we're doomed! So I don't know. I'm going to try to think of something positive for the next break. Now that I did, we're all doomed. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay, cool. Some Papa Roach on your Monday morning. What's up? Man, we're about a month away from seeing those guys live in Pocatello, the Horton of Health Trust Amphitheater. In front of the mountains. All right. It's going to be a good time. Now, what the heck did I have open that I was going to talk about? I totally lost track. Like, just blinked, and then I had no idea. Oh, this is a sad story. And why I will not ever go bungee jumping. 21-year-old woman plummets 131 feet to her death after bungee jump staff forgot to attach the safety cord. All right, you had one job to do. A lot of sad news out of Brazil over the weekend. This happened in Brazil. RIP to artist Oliver Tree as well, who died in a helicopter accident over the weekend. Jeez. Now, this woman, she was bungee jumping or attempting to at a place known as Skeleton Bridge. I think the name of that place would also steer me away from engaging in bungee jumping activity. But a witness filming pointed to the rope left behind on the ground when she jumped off the bridge and was like, "Guys, the rope!" Little too late. Oh, that's just sad and terrible. These kind of things happen, however. You know, bungee jumping, a potentially dangerous activity. You're jumping off something and hoping that the cord works. It's kind of like skydiving or free solo climbing, hooking up one of them wing suits and jumping off a cliff. You could end up having a bad time, as evidenced by that documentary series I watched that I can never remember the name of, and I don't know why. The Dark Wizard? Is that what it was called? I think so. It's good stuff. Sad. All right. I'm going to try to find whatever I was going to talk about. I have no idea. It's just gone. Good morning, Peaches.
Good morning.
What's happening, fool?
Over the weekend, I was talking with my two friends, my only two friends.
I was going to say, you have two? Doing better than me.
So I was talking with them. They're like, hey, we're going to get married next year, and we want you to officiate the wedding.
Oh, really?
So I had to make sure I was ordained in the state of Idaho. Turns out it's very easy to officiate a wedding.
Oh, yeah, it's simple. I mean, you can get ordained in a couple minutes online.
It was not even a minute. It was about 30 seconds. I filled out the little thing, and then it's like, okay, do you want your little license? And I'm like, sure. So I bought it for $25.
You paid for it?
I bought this ID card that has my picture, and it says, you're an ordained minister in all 50 states.
All right.
So there we go.
Start preaching, Peaches.
Hallelujah.
There you go. Peach is going to open his brand new church.
Reverend Peach.
There you go. I hear it can pay off pretty good. I've seen some videos of some guys with some really nice homes and jets and things.
You should sell all your belongings.
Sell all your belongings and donate to Peach's church. Give them all the funds from it. You don't need possessions. Listen to the song Imagine over and over and over. Peach's favorite song. All right. Yeah, well, sounds like a decent weekend. Congrats to your friends, I guess.
Yeah, the wedding's not till next year, so
yeah.
Who knows what can happen between now and then.
Yeah, best to plan it out a ways.
Yeah.
Because you never know. My weekend was pretty much chores, and I did watch a lot of movies. Went and saw Obsession. Really good movie. Highly recommended. In that Blackfoot Theater, have you ever been there? The movie mill?
No, I've been wanting to go.
I liked it. It was cool. The movies are cheap. They got brand new movies and food galore. You can even mow down fried cheese curds. Any place that has fried cheese curds, 2 thumbs up.
Oh, we came up with a great parody. Speaking of cheese curds, you know the song "I Can Buy Myself Flowers." My friend Christian came up with "I Can Buy Myself Culvers," and we came up with this whole parody song.
I'd buy myself some Culvers, but they switched to that jalapeno burger. I'm like, jalapeno burger?
I haven't had a fast food burger in a month.
I haven't had a fast food burger in, I don't know, probably a few days or something. Something like that. Burger sounding pretty good this morning.
Where's that counter in the studio? How many days has it been since Victor's had a burger?
And I'd probably have to think back. I probably had one more recently than I remember. One healthy step at a time. I am still doing good on the booze train.
Oh, good.
But not the cheeseburger train. What's harder to quit, cheeseburgers and booze? Burgers.
The worst is when you weigh yourself every day. I feel like I'm letting myself down because I weighed myself on Saturday. I was 363. And I weighed myself this morning and I was 366. And I'm like, I exercised a ton this weekend. What's going on here? But your body fluctuates like 5 to 7 pounds. And my mind is not accepting that. It's like, come on, loser.
Well, yeah,
let's go.
If you've drank a good glass of water, that...
I didn't drink anything. You wake up and you go right to the scale.
Well, then what you do is you do your business, and then you go to the scale afterward. Well, I just lost 2 pounds.
Yeah. Well, my friend Eric, he's on Discord. But actually, I have 3 friends. My friend Eric and those other 2. Yeah, I can't believe it. So Eric, the first thing he says to me, rather than "Hi, how's it going?" I've gained 45 pounds in the past 3 weeks.
In the past 3 weeks?
I'm like, dude, are you on a dirty bulk?
What is going on? Doing?
What are you talking about? And what's funny is that he's one of those dudes that can eat anything and not gain weight. And now that we're getting older, because he's a year older than us, you can tell the metabolism's starting to slow.
I'm wondering when it's going to happen to Jade, because he eats just junk all the time.
Yeah, we were forced to see that stupid picture of him on Facebook.
I know. Look at a skeleton wearing a cowboy hat and Daisy Dukes.
Looks like fantastic. Arthur Morgan just
toward the end of the game. Get a job, you bum. Oh, you have a job, Peaches. Never mind. That's why you're in here talking to me about jobs.
I was going to say, you're like, add all these songs to Z103. I'm like, they're already in the library. I'm 2 steps ahead of the game. I'm a hustler.
Except for the other 2 that we're still dealing with, right? You're doing pretty good, Peaches. But
pretty good is not what I want.
But if I get fed up with you and you do need to get a job, you know where to go, right?
HireEastIdaho.com.
That's right. It's fully revamped and redesigned. Connect directly with local employers looking for employees, or if you're an employer and you need somebody to work, go post your job listings at HireEastIdaho.com.
I was just mentioning to Kevin, the big boss man, how on Facebook I've seen nonstop posts in life in Idaho Falls. Hey, I'm looking for work. Anyone hiring? And I keep putting the link, HireEastIdaho.com in the comment section.
There you go. Go to a job search website that is built and operated locally. This week, our featured job of the week is from Strong Shed Inc. in Rexburg. They're looking for a shed builder and shed prefabricator.
It's a tough word to say. Prefabricator.
Prefabricator.
I think I messed it up big time in the promo.
Yeah, I'm surprised I did as well as I did this morning. So yeah, if you're into building stuff and you think you can cut it, well, they're looking for a hardworking prep shop employee to join their storage shed manufacturing team.
Do you think they make you build a shed right there as a part of the initiation?
I hope so. All right, here you go.
Not
you want to build
enough.
sheds? Let's see you do it. The only way to find out would be to apply now, and you can go to the listing at HireEastIdaho.com, and that button's right at the bottom. You just click it and apply.
Boom.
And then hopefully you get yourself a sweet new job rolling into summertime. Great time of year for people to be installing sheds in their yard.
I was going to say, yeah, it's hot outside. Get outside and build.
That's right. Build. You got to be able to lift 50 plus pounds regularly, so I'm out.
I was going to say, you're doomed. Josh is doomed.
That's
Jade
right.
is doomed.
I can only lift 12 ounces at a time.
Justin has one working wrist, so he's doomed.
So it's up to
me and Chantel.
There you go. Get the job before Peaches and Chantel do. Find out the full scoop at one of our many websites, HireEastIdaho.com. How's my audience doing today? How you people doing? I hope good. Sorry that it's Monday. Nobody's stoked about that unless today's your Friday, and if so, oh, good for you. All right. We're making our way through the morning here. Let's see here. Oh, I'm not even going to get into that one. Even though I'm going to read it on my own. It's a thread called Doctors of Reddit. What health trend is becoming so common that it's starting to scare you? The reason I'm not going to get into that one? Because I have Facebook and I see some of the trends that get shared, some of the information that's getting shared by people, and yeah, that does tend to make me scared as well. The abandoning of science and knowledge in 2026. I don't know what's happening in this world, but try to listen to your doctors, people. There are a lot of really stupid health trends out there. That's what. Okay, I'm going to avoid it. Because I know there's going to be something in there that I go, here's something doctors say you shouldn't be doing, and somebody's going to call in, whatever, the doctors don't know anything. All right. Let's see, what addiction seems harmless but can destroy your 20s? Okay. We do these kind of posts often enough on the show. I have a feeling that these are either not going to be addictions or they're not going to seem harmless because the internet's full of dumb people. All right, here. An addiction to comparison. Is that something you can be addicted to? They say, to friends, you'll always feel that you're not enough. To celebrities, you're too poor, fat, uncool. To parents, you're always behind. Enjoy your life and body in the here and now. I mean, I guess you could be addicted to comparing yourself to everybody else, I guess. And yeah, if you're too worked up about what celebrities think about you, that's just weird. That's counseling time. If you're feeling you're not enough, yeah, visit a therapist. You know, self-destructive behaviors, even if they're all inside of your head, that's not good for you and could destroy your 20s. Addiction to social media, that could really mess up your 20s. Social media, I'm glad it was what it was when I was young. It was MySpace, and it was great. Social media now, ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'd say social media is addictive. Much as I complain about it, you still see me looking at it. Did pretty good over the weekend, though. Didn't really fire up much Facebook. It's good for your brain to avoid that scrolling. Social media, it can bring you down. Let's see, addicted to credit card debt. I guess that could be addictive. Shopping. When I'm out and about, I tend to, I guess I could buy this crap I don't need. Let's see, addiction to waiting for the perfect moment. Can you be addicted to procrastinating? I mean, no matter what the situation is, I don't know if there's a perfect moment for anything. Maybe, but I guess unless you're waiting for the perfect moment to like fix a major problem, then maybe in that situation that could destroy your 20s, but it probably really depends on the issue there. Let's see, living in your head 24/7, overthinking feels productive. No, it doesn't. I think most people who are overthinking know they do that. I do it, and it sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't call it an addiction. It's just one of those stupid things my brain does, but it never feels productive. It feels like I wish I could stop thinking about this dumb crap and get something done. Let's see here. Your cell phone, yeah. I don't know if it could destroy your 20. It depends. It depends what you do on your cell phone. All right, any kind of actual addictions, yeah. You know, drug addiction, there you go. Why hasn't that popped up on this list? That could destroy your 20s. It could kill you. It could kill you dead. You could make a big mistake and screw up your life tremendously. Well, maybe it's a lot of young people posting that haven't went through the things that could have potentially have destroyed their life. I really wish it was Friday. Sorry. Nobody want to hear that right now. Okay. Let's see how accurate the responses are to this question I saw online. What's a common everyday problem from the 90s or early 2000s that younger generations cannot comprehend? What's the top answer going to be? Dial-up internet? Not being able to use the internet when somebody was on the phone? Oh, it was an everyday problem. Okay, going to the video rental store in the gas station, and they already rented out what you wanted, so you have to pick something kind of random. Yeah. You kids in your on-demand video, you must feel very lucky about living in these times, right? Sorry, I think I would trade the affordability of the 90s for being able to get any movie I want on demand, but that's just me. Kind of miss going to the video store and getting home with some rando movie you picked up and then getting mad because it sucked. Happened with video games all the time, too. That's one thing you younger kids are missing out on, being able to rent a game and go, oh, this is terrible. There's no way on earth I would buy this piece of garbage. Let's see here. Other problems or everyday issues from the 90s that we had to deal with. Calling the house phone and having to negotiate with someone's parents before you could talk to them. You must be pretty unlikable if you had to negotiate. You know? I don't recall ever calling and be like, hey, is so-and-so home? Well, yeah, but why should I let you talk to him? I would have been like, what's wrong with this? Are your parents like, okay? They're being kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think that was an everyday problem. I think that's something that a certain individual had to deal with. And again, maybe the person you were trying to call, they're like, please don't let him talk to me. Dad, please answer the phone. Get him to go away. All right, having your favorite cassette tape eaten by your tape player. Not an everyday problem, but it did happen. Yeah. Again, with your on-demand music. You know, from those streaming services that don't pay artists crap. Yeah, artists back in the day, they made a lot of money off CDs getting scratched and tapes breaking. Mm-hmm. There it is. Can't be online and on the phone at the same time. Yeah, back in the day, people actually talked on the phone. They used the phone as a phone. I know, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, using a map or paper instructions. I guess I wouldn't call it an everyday problem, but if you needed to go out of town, yeah, you had to use a real map. Let's see, having to adjust the rabbit ears to get your 3 channels of TV. Yeah, that was a problem. The problem wasn't necessarily the rabbit ears. It was only having 3 channels. Yeah, good for you, those of you who had cable or satellite. We had it, yeah, you know, eventually when I was younger. But I remember on Sundays, it was the worst. You'd flip through the 3 channels, and they had like Star Search on. Oh, I hated that show. Because you knew it was Sunday. All the TV sucked. I've played my Nintendo games that cost the same as video games cost nowadays too many times. You kids got it so good nowadays. Anytime I see somebody complain about the modern age, yes, we have problems, but we don't need to go back in time, okay? We can go ahead and try to fix the problems. There are a lot of things that are way better than they were in the 90s. You know, it's basically what? Affordability? That's all that we could really want to see shift back to the 90s. The cost of things. All right. Got about 15 minutes to find something else to talk with you about and get ready for the Monday meeting. Monday meeting. I'll be back. All right, folks, it's time for me to get. I lost my notes for the meeting I've got to attend in 5 minutes. So I'm going to try to quickly slap those together. That's why I worked on it last week. Where did it go? Nobody knows. Oh, well. Now, at least we're approaching halfway through the day, or at least I am. Hope your morning was good. Appreciate your company. And thank you for tuning in as always. Peaches and I are going to return for the noon hour, so stick around for that. And I better work on these stupid notes. I know it's a terrible way to end the show. I'll save whatever content I had for this for later. But I got, like, no time to whip this up. So, again, appreciate y'all. And I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful morning. We'll be back. Thank you again for tuning in to The Victor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.